Hello fire signs, welcome back to my channel. This is a pick a card reading for the fire signs Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Doing something a little different here. Instead of dividing it up, individually, like this is Aries read, this is Leo's read, so on and so forth, I decided to do a pick a card for each sign. So the earth signs are out and also the air signs. If you have any of those placements in your chart, as usual, I ask that you take what resonates and leave the rest. Also, if you're drawn to more than one pile, that's fine also. And just trying to make a note here of my timestamp. Well, I just lost my train of thought, which seems to be very easy here these past few weeks. You take what resonates and leave the rest. If you're drawn to more than one pile, that's fine. If the pile you choose does not resonate, pick another pile. If none of the piles resonate, you might want to come back to it in a few days or a few weeks, or check out some of the other videos on my feed. Also check your moon and rising signs as well. Okay, so for pile 1, fire signs, we have a turtle. For pile 2, we have an anchor. And pile 3, we have a whale. Be happy, whale. Alright, I'll be right back. Hey, y'all. Alright. It's my Oklahoma twang right there. Pile 1. If you chose pile 1, you chose the turtle. Turtle. Or maybe you chose the timestamp numbers. I mean, some people are attracted to the numbers also. Okay, so quite a few cards came out for you, and I think the other piles, I don't think they got this. There's like one pile out of one group that got this card, so I don't know, I was drawn to pull from them for these signs. But anyways, and I might pull from other decks to clarify as we go through here too. It's just definitely a little different. I'm a little different than your regular oracle readers. Okay, pile number 1. Ooh, shaman, trust in higher forces. All right, higher forces, and I'm feeling strongly like trusting your higher self. I've been calling upon my higher self quite a bit lately. So instead of calling upon your angel team for like guidance or clarity on something, you could totally call upon your higher self. That is your pure soul, your pure consciousness and your soul, okay? Stand your ground. Sometimes that's not hard to do since we are fire signs, right? But okay, so I don't even feel like, okay, you have no problem standing your ground. But I feel like this energy right here, see, it looks like an iceberg. This says mountains, but it reminds me of an iceberg, right? Because there's stuff under the surface and like maybe feeling submerged. Getting grounded and rooted, which that's been a common message for everyone and anyone, whether I'm doing personal individual reads or these group reads. It's definitely come out for everybody to definitely get grounded and rooted, because I'm pretty sure our crown chakra and our third eye chakras are having activations in them, and they're upgrading and expanding. A time of reflection. Wintertime may be significant to somebody in pile 1 because this is kind of snowy, icy looking cold, and I was picking up like iceberg vibes from this. So I'm going to keep going here. Innocence, childhood. A lot of inner child healing has taken place upon us also. That is our sacral chakra, which is the second chakra up from the root chakra. It's orange and it's in your sacrum. That is where we hold our emotions as well. So if you've been kind of out of touch with your emotions, you probably need to do some affirmations on that chakra, or meditation, or Reiki energy healing, whatever floats your boat on that note, okay? Or you could eat orange fruits and orange veggies. You can also do the same for the root chakra, red fruits and red veggies. You can find all kinds of information pertaining to all the chakra system, all the chakra centers online, of course. Surrender. I can release my need to control. That's where you can call in your higher self and say, higher self, can you please help me release the need to control? Your inner child may be wanting to come out and play also. You need to surrender to that. Fall back into that childlike innocence. You know, poking through a field with a stick, exploring. I did that a lot. We lived in a rural area when I was growing up outside of Warner, Oklahoma, and we definitely explored every inch of the freaking 5-mile radius, it seemed like. All the dirt roads, the pasture around us, the creek down the road from us, the lake up the road from us. Lots of nature vibes here too. Trees, tree, mountain. Getting rooted and grounded. Flow, letting go, natural movement. Going with the flow, ebb and flow of things. Number 9 card. Also trusting in higher forces. Giving up your worries and concerns, fear and anger. Give that over to God. Give that over to your angel team. They will take it for you, and they won't bear the weight of it, but they will transmute it for you. They'll take it away from you. Wisdom, power of the divine. Yep, that's validation. 707 on the timer as I say that, and that card is number 7 also. Just got to point that out. I don't remember what the number 7 stands for though. Hold on just a moment. Okay, so I had to Google it because I can't remember things like this. They all mean good things though. Every number, 1 through 9 or whatever, they all mean good, positive things, right? But this says the number 7 is a highly spiritual number that is associated with intuition, mysticism, inner wisdom, and deep inward knowing. Encountering angel number 7 over and over again means that positive things are flowing freely towards you at this time. Flowing freely towards you, and you just got a card that says flow right before that, okay? So, and 757 on the timer. Wow. Also, you can look up your meaning. You can Google it yourself. Maybe you use a different search engine. I use Google. And if something doesn't resonate with you, you might want to scroll on down to another one. Like, I think there's one called angelscribenumbers.com. But take whatever resonates with you on that note. It's also a number of completeness and perfection, both physical and spiritual. It derives much of its meaning from being tied directly to God's creation of all things. The number 7 is also important in Hinduism, Islam, and Judaism. So, that being said, when I said, oh, here, hold on, here comes a train. I've got to pause it and let it go by. So that being said, while ago, whenever, oops, sorry, I thought it was done. It's really loud on my end, though. Okay, we get it. You're here. Trust in higher forces, and I said give it to God. And then number 7 is, well, you heard me say the meaning, right? Anyways. But yeah, going with the flow, letting go, surrendering your need to control. 919 as I look at the timer there. Worrying a lot, submerged. That's the feeling I'm getting here with this card. But you're ascending a mountain right now. You are on this healing spiritual path right now. And you have the power of the divine on your side. You need to trust in those higher forces. You need to surrender those to the divine. Positive expectations, clarity. And maybe you're seeking clarity on something. Ask your higher self. Positive expectations. That's another number 7 card, by the way. It's 25 and it breaks down to 7. Wow. Put yourself in a position where you have positive expectations. If you're always worrying and assuming the worst, then you're gonna get the worst out of situations, okay? You get what you give out. Maybe you're starting to really surrender, though. Maybe you're starting to see that light and you've been reflecting on your previous thinking patterns. If you guys are finding feathers, those are signs from your spiritual team. And I almost said flowers too. So if you're seeing flowers, maybe, and there's not even any flowers on these cards anywhere, so I don't know why I said flowers. Grace and gratitude. Through gratitude, joy expands. Being in that mode of being grateful. Grateful for the shoes on your feet, the food in your fridge, the gas in your car. I mean, the air you breathe, the sunshine, the blue sky, the pretty green trees. There's plenty to be grateful for. It'll help you surrender the need to control also as you get in that movement of being grateful for things. Being grateful for the little things also, the little things that happen. A win-win outcome is forecast. I feel like the worst is behind you, pile 1, okay? The scales are balancing in your favor. There is a full moon coming up. I think it's the 24th of this month, but don't hold me to that. You might want to look it up. Those of you dealing with legal matters or situations, the scales will tip in your favor. You are good enough. Pile 1, you are so worth it. You are deserving and worthy. No matter what you've done in the past and how you reacted towards people, the important thing is that you're seeing it now. Light has been shown upon it. You're surrendering. Because we all know that whenever we come across a crappy person, they're not happy with something within themselves, and we always try to say, we don't know what they're going through at home. We don't know what their home life is, you know. You never know. You never know what people are dealing with. So that being said, when you forgiving yourself, forgiving others for being crappy towards you also. And no matter what you were conditioned with in previous, say, relationships or family areas or school, you are good enough. Okay, it doesn't matter what you said or did in the past, so long as you can forgive yourself for it. And if there are people who aren't in a position that you can reach out and tell them you're sorry, like you have no idea how to reach out to them or what their names are even for that matter, you know, they're probably over it by now. But if you can forgive yourself, it's all gravy, baby, after this. Confidence is your key to success. Having the confidence in yourself that you can surrender the need to control, having confidence that you can be in a positive outlook, having confidence that you can show gratitude every day, having confidence in yourself that you can hand it over to the power of the divine, having confidence in the divine, having confidence in yourself that you can let go and go with the flow. Should I go on here? I won't. It's okay, pile number 1. You get the gist, right? Oh, also keep in mind this could be from your past or your present or your potential future, okay? I can't ever tell. Unless I'm reading somebody one-on-one and then I pick up on, you know, one specific energy. It's easier that way. Maybe some of you do need to learn to stand your ground a little more, though, and speak your truth. Because the confidence is your key to success in standing your ground. Having the confidence to stand your ground. And who cares if you want to act like a big kid? Who cares? Don't worry about what other people think, okay? The only person that matters is you, what you think of yourself. And you need to start opening yourself up and saying that you are good enough. I mean, it all comes down to self-love. Once you're able to truly love yourself and accept yourself in your form of how you are, because we only get one vehicle to ride on this planet, right? And then when we're done with this avatar or this meat suit or whatever you want to call it, then we're done with it. But we want to treat it as best as we can so it doesn't put out on us too early. I don't know about y'all, but I want to live life to the fullest until the very last moment. I forgot where I was going with that, though. I think I trailed off. I branched off. What do we have? Spirit messages. Please and thank you for group 1, pile 1, for the fire signs. One final message for the final fire sign, group 1. Ha ha ha. Be proud. Be proud of yourself. It's exactly what I was saying. Oh yeah, to love yourself. When you truly love yourself and accept yourself for who you are and what you are and why you're here, which you guys will start realizing that very, very soon, what your soul path is. But once you start doing that, you're going to see the world and your reality a whole different way. And maybe you're already doing that. I've kind of got goosebumps here. So kudos to you for that. I am extremely excited for you, for those who are on this path and seeing the light. Excuse me. More peacock feathers. All right, be proud. It's time to celebrate all that you've achieved, all that you are, and all that you will become. Every once in a while, it's important to stop and acknowledge what you've achieved and to be proud. Be proud of yourself, pile 1. 1707 on the timer as I say that. Let's see if they want to tell us a chakra that you guys need to work on. I bet it'll be third eye, crown, root, or sacral. And mind you, that's just 4 out of the 7 chakras we have, okay? Crown chakra is opening. Thank you. Your crown chakra is opening. Pick up a book or a magazine. Get out in nature. Go sit under that tree and read that book that was your favorite book growing up. Or, I mean, I need to take my own advice here, actually, because I used to read the shit out of books. I love to read. Getting lost in that, you know? Oh, and that's a good thing to do, too. Getting back in that innocence of childlike. You know, reading is an outlet, and it helps you forget about the worries and the need to control and the stresses and concerns we have in our everyday life. How can you help someone this week? So being grateful. Being grateful is an act of receiving, but also helping someone, being of service to people, giving compliments, holding the door for somebody, helping a little lady with her groceries, helping a mom who has 7 kids, you know, with something. The worst they can do is say no, okay? And there's a lot of angry people out there right now, don't get me wrong. So if they're not so very nice to you, please don't let it discourage you from trying to help the next person, okay? Until next time, pile 1. If it did resonate 1%, please hit that like button. I'd appreciate it immensely. Also, if you haven't subscribed, you should totally hit the subscribe button as well. Until next time, love and light. Hello, pile number 2. For those of you who chose the anchor. You know, I'm not really sure if these are like little tattoos or if they're just stickers. Oh well. Anyways. Alright, if it doesn't resonate, try another pile. If none of those resonate, you might want to check your moon and rising sign as well. If you're an Aries watching, then that's your sun sign, okay? If that's what you normally go by. You can find those out, also your moon and rising signs, in your birth chart, and you can look those up. There's lots of free sites that you can get those on. Also, it may be pertaining to something of the past, or the present, or the potential future, okay? And you can always come back and rewatch it in a few weeks if nothing resonates. And also check out the other pick-a-cards I have, and then I have some previous zodiac reads. All the videos on this channel are timeless reads, okay? Alright, pile number 2. Ooh la la. Shapeshifter, transform your gifts. And actually, the Earth sign pile pick-up card got these also. This one. Stay rooted and grounded. Okay, that seems to be a common message for everyone and anyone. Whether I'm doing a solo read, a personal read for somebody, or the pick a card or the zodiac reads, it's the main message has been stay rooted. I think a lot of you guys, your third eyes are being activated or opening or expanding. Also the crown chakra, that's right above your head, right on top of your head. Pile 2, I feel like some of you guys are like not wanting to say that you're psychic or intuitive. Like it's something you keep, like you're trying to find a logical explanation for. Like maybe you don't really believe in this sort of thing. We're all born with these abilities though, that we all have these abilities. And I feel spirit is around you hardcore because I'm seeing this orb right here. So maybe you're seeing, you know, light, flashes of light, sparkles out of the corner of your eye. I used to, whenever there are instances where I become really open, and there was one point in time where it looked like there was like a haze of blue static over everything. And I think I was just seeing the energy of everything. Maybe you are seeing orbs or catching orbs on pictures or video. Whoa. You've got some good cards here, pile 2. Ancient Healing Wisdom, Shaman. I'm picking up hard ancestor vibes from this also. That's cool. There's a lot of green here. Maybe you've got some heart healing going on. The feathers. If you're finding feathers, those are messages from your spirit team, and that's not just physical feathers. It could be like a tattoo you see on somebody. Maybe you have a feather tattoo, or a sticker on a bumper of a car, a billboard, a commercial, a song that has the word feather in it. I don't know. Anyways, because wings here and wings here. Ooh, DNA karma. Shedding these karmic patterns from your ancestors. That was noisy. I apologize. Just trying to see if I could pick up anything else before I moved on. Maybe some of you guys have shamans in your ancestry, or you've been looking up shamanism. Energy healing also is what I'm feeling. You have a wolf's animal spirit around you. And then, okay, so whenever this card came down first, I've never noticed this before, and I don't know if you can see it here, but, okay, shapeshifter, and he's got all these animals, right? And then there's this snake back here that loops and comes up down around the bottom. That caught my eye whenever I first put this card down, and then here are snakes here. Yeah, this is very, very similar to one of the Earth signs pick a card, the most recent Earth sign pick a card that I've put out, okay? I think they got the same of these cards, or each pile got at least one of these cards each. So you might have Earth sign in your birth chart. You might want to go back and look at that, or maybe you're an Earth sign watching this fire sign read and you need to be, this is fine too. You can continue watching. I'm just saying you might want to go back and check that one out also. Your ancestors are definitely around you, though. Seeing flashes, sparkles out the corner of your eye. You could be seeing a shadowy figure, or, you know, don't fret. They are it's your spirit team. They're the good guys, okay? And the feathers, did I mention the feathers already? There's more feathers hanging right here, and he's got a feather right here too. Okay. Love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. So he has his hand on his heart, and I see a lot of green here. I was feeling heart chakra healing. And I feel like some of you are finally starting to be able to see with your heart, or think and feel with your heart, instead of being up in your mind. Because our ego likes to feed us some BS, right? But once you're opening this heart chakra and healing the heart chakra, you're going to feel it a lot easier. You're going to feel the love that your ancestors are emitting to you, your spirit team, and those around you here in the physical world also. It is very important for you to stay rooted and grounded, though. That's your base chakra. It's red. It's at the base of your spine. You can stay rooted and grounded by going out into Mother Nature, walking barefoot through the grass, hugging a tree, saying positive affirmations on your root chakra, eating red fruits and red vegetables, wearing the color red. Obsessions, scarcity consciousness, and attachment. All right. Card number 5 there. Let me see what these other 2 cards are. Synchronicity, divine intelligence, cause and effect. Nice. You're seeing a lot of signs and synchronicities. You're seeing feathers or symbols or shapes quite a bit. If you're seeing triangle shapes or spiral shapes, you know, or like there was one instance where I was seeing the yin yang sign quite a bit on billboards and commercials, emojis, on memes, you know, so that was my symbol. So whenever you see these, also look up the spiritual meaning to those, okay? And I just noticed that there were tiny dragons down here. So maybe you're seeing dragons or the word dragon a lot. Optimism and aggression. Ooh, the fire prince. How fitting for the fire signs, right? Pile 2. This is the second number 4 card you have. So maybe you're seeing 444, or the number 4 is significant to you, or 44. I'm going to read you the book meaning on this scarcity, obsession, scarcity consciousness, and attachment. Wrong book. It's the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. If you guys are interested in which oracle cards I'm using too, just comment and ask me about them, and I'll give you, if enough people ask me about them, I'll start putting them in the description box below. But other than that, if you want to know, then you need to ask me, okay? The Hungry Ghost brings understanding about the distractions of life that seduce you into forgetting what you really desire. They are asking you to become aware that what others want and what the culture dictates will make you happy may not be what's best for you. Don't get caught up in outside appearances. All that glitters may not be gold, at least not for you. Look beyond the veneer and you will find the true substance in your life. You deserve nothing less. Also, when it said veneer, I was thinking like dental veneers. So is somebody getting their teeth fixed? I don't know. Just came to me. All right, now is the time to let go of that thinking. Wait, I started in the middle. Hold on. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself. The message is for you to examine whether you're doing the same thing over and over while expecting a different result. Well, we know what that means. That's basically the definition of insanity, right? This time will be different, and I have control over this. Are false statements and a sign of deep denial of the truth. Now is the time to let go of that thinking, surrender your will, your life, your heart's desires, and all that pains you to the divine. Order will be restored in your world. Also, this card could signify that your allies are here in the service of alerting you to obsessive thinking and addictions. They're masters at magnifying repetitive behaviors. So that stems back to this time will be different and I have control over this. No, you can't do that anymore. You can't just have a few and think you're going to be okay. The synchronicity card here is, yeah, you're definitely seeing the numbers and the things that keep popping up. Maybe you're seeing this a lot, or snakes a lot. Maybe you're dreaming about snakes. They're actually a good omen. But having optimism towards the future, having optimism about unveiling your gifts and the transformative cycle that you're going through right now. Leading and seeing with your heart. Gates of triumph. Success expands in your life. You are going towards that bright new horizon. Yes, you've got good things coming for you, pile 2. You just have to believe it, and you have to stay out of that scarcity consciousness and let go of the obsessions and the attachments that you have and the aggressions that you may have towards things about yourself specifically, and have a more optimistic outlook of the future because you have the sun in your future. I guess my allergies are starting to bother me the later in the evening it gets, because I keep having to pause it to clear my throat. Making sure that you're seeing yourself in a place of love also, not just seeing others from a place of love, but love is the strongest energy in the universe, okay? Love never dies, okay? It's what, I mean, honestly, it's almost what we're actually made of, and we came from source, right? Okay, well, these are my opinions and beliefs, okay? But it's the most important thing, and it's the strongest energy there is. And if you guys are seeing like darker shadows and you're getting like a little leery of them and it kind of worries you and your fear is creeping in, you can just imagine yourself in a bright white light or bubble of protection, and that you will only deal with things things that walk in the white light or Christ light, however you want to put it, as you unveil your gifts, okay? So don't let fear hold you back in doing this. You've got a lot of ancient healing wisdom inside of you, pile number 2, that you're going to help other people with. It's going to come out of you like a waterfall. You're just going to ooze with it. And maybe you've attracted broken people in your previous lives, in your previous years, in your past. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time with my words today. Maybe it's the moon's energies. I need to see what cycle it's in. Anyways, you're going to help other people. On that note, though, I am drawn to pull a life purpose card. So let's do that, pile 2. Shake him up a little bit here. Wow, that came out really fast. Music. Your connection to music is healing for yourself and others. Maybe you teach music. Maybe you teach someone how to play piano. Maybe you're just really in tune with music and all genres too. Music is definitely good for the soul. One more card for pile 2, please. Do we have another card for pile 2? Energy healing music, frequencies, solfeggios. I can't say that. I think it's pronounced solfeggios. Solfeggios. Light and love. Your purpose is to bring divine healing light and love to this world. Wow. Your ancient healing, your healing light. And you have another love card here too. Heart's desires. The angels are supporting, guiding, and protecting you as your dreams become a reality. And there's some more wings. Maybe you're seeing wings everywhere. Feathers, wings, whatever. All right, let's go on here. Ooh, balance, spirituality, and practicality. I feel like pile 2, you're going to have the full moon is going to have a big influence for your activation. A personal issue reaches resolution. So whatever is going on right now and you're worrying about, maybe you're dealing with a Cancer. That's another full moon card though. But you give it over to your spirit team because it's going to have a resolution, a peaceful resolution. And your dreams need a practical plan. Third full moon card, more green energy there, more heart healing energy. Maybe you're wanting to move forward, but you're just not sure what you're wanting to move forward to. Maybe that's why I was drawn to pull from the life purpose cards. Also on the bottom of the deck, I have author. You have a book inside of you that wishes to be expressed. Make the time to write it. For some of you, this is a sign for you to go ahead and pick up that pen and paper and start journaling as well. Because what you're going through right now, excuse me, what you're going through right now, like I said earlier, you're going to help people doing the same thing as you. Like, it's happening for you, not to you. And you might want to start writing it the F down, okay? Or texting it, voice memoing it into your phone, typing it into your computer, whatever you want to do if you don't feel like writing, okay? Interesting. Pile 2. Interesting. All right, what... Hold on, I'm getting ahead of myself. We're going to pull from the Spirit Message deck. I love this deck. I love all my decks, actually, but... Alright, what do we have for pile 2? The fire signs. Please, angel spirits and guides. Thank you. Thank you. Receive. You are a kind and loving soul who constantly reaches out and gives to others, but now it's time for you to learn how to graciously receive. Just as with the ebb and flow of the tides, the art of giving and receiving is the natural law and order of the universe. Wow. So I'll let you see that. When people give you compliments, it may make you feel awkward. What? Just say thank you. Just be gracious towards them, okay? Were you the pile I was mentioning? No, it was pile number 1. Never mind. Pile number 1 had the suggestion to give compliments to people. So, be open to receiving that love too. When somebody says they love you and you're scared to believe them or not, try to work on that, okay? Try to open yourself up and receive their love that they have to give to you, okay? Because for some people, words are extremely powerful on their end. They're as good as their word, right? For other people, they have a different kind of love language. So being grateful that they even say it out loud to you, maybe. I don't know, pile 2. Just take what resonates. What do we have for the chakra things here for pile 2? Angel spirits and guides, please and thank you. Drink more water. Is there anything else? Ooh, I just felt like somebody brushed the back of my head. Okay. Whoa, I didn't expect that one to come out. Move around more. Get up, take a walk outside. Maybe there's a park with water you can go walk around. Heal your sacral. That's our inner child, and where we hold our emotions and our creativity. That is the second chakra. It's above your root chakra. Drink more water, bitches. Like, you hear me slurping on mine like crazy, right? And, you know, you can drink the water with the intention that it's going to help you have better digestive issues, no more heartburn. You can just set an intention for just about every damn thing you could think of to drink water. Also, you can say your positive affirmations over an 8-ounce glass of water and then drink it, and it makes them that much more potent too. Adding water magic, I guess you could call it. I don't know what to call it. All right, pile 2, if it resonated just a tiny bit, I'd appreciate it if you hit the like button. If you'd like to comment below also what resonated with you. Also, I'd like for you not to discount anything that you saw here. If I didn't touch on it, don't discount that information that came to you during this reading, okay? Just because I didn't touch on it or I didn't speak about it does not mean that it wasn't something for you to see or experience here, okay, pile 2? For the fire signs. You guys are coming out of this, though. You're like the phoenix rising up out of the ashes, okay? Don't give up. Keep pushing forward. See through the lens of love. That's an affirmation you can use too. I choose to see through the lens of love. I choose to see through the lens of love. I choose to see through the lens of love. If you say it 3 times, I feel it's more potent. It's more potent for me. Also, remember, it's always what you set the intention for as well, okay? Until next time, love and light. Hello, group 3, for those of you that chose the Be Happy Whale. Group 3, group 3, group 3, fire signs. Group 3, okay. All right, just getting started here. Eagle, see from a higher perspective. I'm already picking up third eye energy here. It's been a very common thing here lately for everyone and anyone in the pick a cards or the solo reads that I do for individuals. Stay rooted, get grounded, stay grounded, okay? Because you guys are having expansions of the third eye and the crown chakra, I do believe. And those chakras are the ones that connect us to source or to heaven or whatever you want to call it, or to the universe. So it's important to get grounded and rooted so you're not getting like a medicine head feeling or like a little like lightheaded, dizzy, flurry feeling. Ooh, learn from spiritual experiences. All right, so group 2 had similar read, but also I had to point out to them about the earth sign pick a card. You might want to go back and check that one out too and see what resonates, because both of these cards came out in the pick a piles also for the earth signs and group 2 also, or maybe you were drawn to group 2 and group 3. I don't know, but take what resonates. Leave the rest for the rest. Please remember that this could pertain to past, present, or potential near future. If you're interested in a solo read, reach out to me on the Facebook. I have, I'll put the description below, and then you can see my personal Facebook on there as well, okay? Because I don't think there's an option to send me a message through the Eagle Lily Oracle Facebook page. Ooh, Vision Quest. You guys, pile 3, fire signs. You're really wanting to know what your purpose is here, huh? You're realizing that there's more to life than what the mundane societal conditioning has put upon you. Ooh, emergence. Okay, I'm going to have to read the book meaning for that for you, okay? Dragonfly. Dragonflies could be of significance to somebody if you're seeing them a lot. That's your spirit team sending them to you, okay? Lilies, lily pads, lotus flower. Okay, what freaking card is that? Earth magic? Dragonfly. Ooh, yes, I like this already. You are in an intense process of emergence into the next cycle of your life. Unlike more gradual shifts in awareness you have experienced, this one is happening quite rapidly and came on somewhat unexpectedly, without any pauses for contemplation or indecision. You may even think that you are unprepared for such dramatic changes in your life, yet you are prepared and can put to use the experiences and wisdom you have accumulated up to now. Ooh, I feel like this is a message to myself also. Life is demanding that you move into the next stage of maturity. Oh yeah, I've had to do a lot of maturing the past year. This requires you to adjust your thinking about yourself, others, and your community. It calls for you to shed yet another layer of your ego-filled defenses and let go of any illusions of being less than who you are. This period of emergence is one of broadened consciousness and heightened perceptual capacities. And since it is inevitable, it is best to surrender to the flow and allow yourself to gracefully move into the next cycle of your life. Seeing from a higher perspective. You are seeing from a higher perspective, aren't you? I think so, group 3. I'm going to read you the vision quest one also. I feel drawn to, but learning from spiritual, what the heck? I'm making new words here. Learn from spiritual experiences. I feel like some of you guys have gone through a spiritual experience and it has activated something in you. And if you're unable to see from a different perspective or higher perspective right now, you will be. Give yourself some time, okay? Be patient with yourself. A vision quest is a process whereby you spend a few days in the wilderness alone. Oh yeah, you may be hermit moding out. Typically, you carry only water and some sacred items with you, and you spend most of the time praying or meditating. Many who have completed a vision quest assert that it is a powerful and even life-changing experience and report vivid and profound revelations. It is said that the desert does not lie, so partaking in this can help you discover the truth about your purpose, or at least give you some clues. It is time for you to go on a vision quest. Designate a place in nature in which to dwell, whether for a couple of hours or a few days. Spend the majority of your time while there praying and meditating. It is best to be in a location where you can truly find solitude, even if it is in a quiet corner of a park for an afternoon. Wherever you go, take your question, concern, or challenge with you into prayer or meditation. Allow it to float around in your consciousness and watch what shows up. This is one of the more powerful cards. By drawing it, whatever other messages you may have received are amplified threefold. Wow. Yes. Spiritual activation. Hardcore, pile number 3. I like it. Ooh, imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. And for some of you, I feel like I need to say, some of the things that are happening to you are spiritual experiences. It's not your imagination, pile 3, okay? It is not your imagination. And for some of you, you are very imaginative and have a lot of creativity. And you can actually channel. You could probably go into that creative mode, painting, sketching, whatever it may be that you exert your creativeness with. And you do that, it's probably a form of meditation for you already. And in doing so, you'll be able to see from a higher perspective. Small steps and asking for help. You are never alone. Your spirit team is around you constantly. Card number 33 there, that's a master number. Maybe some of you guys are seeing 333 or 3333 or 313. Make sure, if you need to, if you're feeling a little overwhelmed or consumed by things, ask that spirit team for help. ask that higher self for help also, okay? Fairness and balance. Creating balance. This is a number 11 card. Alright, I feel drawn to pull a card for the fairness and balance. These little clarity cards here, okay? I'm gonna get it good and mixed up. There it is. Simplify your life by getting rid of things. Take risks. Okay, so our outside world reflects our inner world. So if you have a lot of clutter around you, or like in your car, because a lot of us spend the majority of our days in our cars, right? If there's a lot of clutter, a lot of trash, some takeout bags, some old cups, whatever it may be, chairs, camping equipment, I don't know, but you get rid of some of those things, declutter, clear it out. It'll help you get a clearer head about things. It'll help your creativity come back too, I feel. Maybe some of you guys have lost your creative niche and you're wondering where it's at, but it'll also bring balance into your thoughts. And discerning your things from imagination to actual experiences that you're having. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense for somebody. Self-sabotage and poverty consciousness. It's called the prison wave. And I feel for a lot of us, I don't believe that there's like a real red, fiery, burning hell. I believe our hell is right here on earth, and it's what we make it to be. We put ourselves through our own hell, our own mental hell, okay? Clarity card for that one, please. Unfinished business. Be conservative. Okay, so you're still going through some self-sabotaging talk. And maybe you guys do have poverty consciousness as well. That's just what you learned from parents or grandparents or guardians growing up. They made a big deal about how they never had enough money. They couldn't afford this, they couldn't afford that. Don't blame them though. It's how they were raised also. It's all forms of conditioning, but you're needing to stop those self-sabotaging ways. Getting a balance of the mental and spiritual aspects. And also, like, one of the Moonology cards say, this card comes to mind, balancing spirituality and practicality. That comes to mind. And I think that was in group 2. Could have been group 1. I don't remember. But you've got to stop having these like talking down on yourself, like when you say, oh, I'm so stupid, why didn't I know that? Like, don't do that. Words are very powerful, okay? And even if you're just joking, like we get on to our daughters. My honey and I have 2 kids, and not together though. I have a stepchild and my daughter is his stepchild, right? But when they do stuff like that, we stop them right there and we're like, don't speak that way about yourself. And used to, they'd be like, well, we were just joking. And I'm like, I don't care if you were just joking. It still has an impact on your own ego. You have an impact on your own ego, okay? You've got to stop talking down to yourself. See yourself with love and light. Treat yourself how you know you want to be treated, okay? Transformation, a fresh new way emerges. Because once you start doing that, it's going to be a game changer for you, pile 3. Being more confident in yourself, more open, more active. I'm just trying to see if I'm picking up anything else. Being fair to yourself. because you're worthy. You are deserving. I don't know if you're a mom or a dad like me, but used to, I'd be going through Walmart and I'd have all kinds of stuff in the basket for the kiddos, right? And then, you know, I get this one pair of cute $5 leggings and I get over in the grocery section and I end up putting them in between the chips or something because I'm like, no, I don't really need that right now. Don't be like that, okay? Get you that $5 pair of leggings or that $3 pair of crazy socks, whatever it may be, you know, whatever floats your boat. Put yourself forward. You can have balance in putting people, but, okay, sorry. I'm getting a little tongue-tied and a little woo-woo here. It's okay to put yourself first sometimes, is what I'm trying to say here, okay? There is fairness in it. How many times have you put other people ahead of yourself? And just doing it that one time, once a couple of times a week or once a week even, it's not gonna break their will to live, okay? Put yourself first every once in a while. Think good about yourself. Well, look at this card that came out. A time to give rather than take, but I think this is validating what I'm saying here is it's like the complete opposite. You give, give, give. So it's time for you to take once in a while, okay? Luck is on your side. Oh, also this, okay, if you guys are in legal situations or something, the scales of justice are going to balance in your favor because she's got scales here, right? Keeper of the scales. And this says luck is on your side. So, whatever the situation is, it's going to come out good on your end or your family's end or your brother's end, whomever is dealing with that sort of situation, okay? It doesn't even have to be you personally. It could be someone else around you. There is nothing will come of this situation. Nothing will come of the situation of you constantly talking down on yourself, okay? That will not help you. You guys got 4 of these cards. Look at the bigger picture. Oh, wow. Look at the bigger picture and see from a higher perspective also. So it's kind of like the same thing, right? Got 2 cards validating each other. Okay. Take risks, venture forward. A fresh new way of living is going to emerge. Let's see what your spirit messages are. What do we have for pile 3 here? Angel spirits and guides, please, and thank you. I feel like there's actually another one here, so hold on. Okay. We have choices. When you accept responsibility for your life and the choices you make, you begin to tap into the power of your own spirit. You'll be able to listen to and appreciate the intuitive wisdom that's inside you and apply it positively and constructively to your outside world. So that is going about also validating. It's talking about the world inside of you and the world outside of you when clearing clutter, decluttering. Maybe some of you need to cut negative cords from people in the past also. Clearing your energy field. There are Reiki sessions on YouTube that'll help you clear your energy field too, and you can listen to it while you're doing the dishes or reading the book or whatever you want to do. You don't have to go into a meditative state to receive that healing, okay? A mother's love. A mother's love is reaching out to you at this time and holding you close. She knows how much you miss her and wants to remind you that this special bond of love can never be broken. Well, that says mother's love also, but I feel like it's, for somebody, it's a father's love also coming through, okay? Maybe you're seeing signs from them, things that keep popping up that remind you of them. That is them sending those signs to you, okay? What else do we have for pile 3? Say please and thank you. I think pile 2 got this card too. Drink more water, bitches. Drink more water. Your crown is expanding. You might want to Google symptoms of crown chakra opening, or open crown chakra symptoms, or even closed chakra symptoms. It could explain a lot of stuff for you, but the time is needed to align all chakras, okay? And there are even very quick, like 5 to 7 minute guided ones on YouTube where you just go through and you basically breathe into each chakra and they'll guide you on how to do that, okay? It's really important for you, group 3, at this time. I do Reiki. I do a morning chakra alignment meditation, and then throughout the day I do sporadic separate chakra Reiki energy healing. Look into yoga or stretching also. Yoga is a form of meditation once you get used to it, okay? And don't talk down on yourself, and don't say, I can't meditate, I can't concentrate long enough, I can't quiet my brain, because you're just manifesting yourself to not do those things, to be sucky at it, okay? There's no wrong way to meditate, and if you just give yourself a few times or more. I've been doing it for almost a year now, and I still have to listen to guided meditations the majority of the time. My thing, I'm very big on saying please and thank you. When you're asking that spirit, asking for help for others, say please and thank you. Asking your spirit team for help, please and thank you. When you pray, thank them at the end of it. Being grateful. All right, pile 3, if it resonated just a tiny bit, would you please hit the like button for me? I'd appreciate it much. If you haven't subscribed already, you should totally hit the subscribe button. Also, if you want an individual solo reading, reach out to me on the Facebook page listed below. Until next time, love and light.